Hey guys, I'm 12 LRV Reviews Gaming here. I'm back with another video of Dungeon Siege 3, and I'm gonna fight this guy. Pretty much I had to end it off here, the video's getting too long and all that stuff. And I actually had to walk back and save before I did this. I don't know why I saved when I first went there, but I felt like I could do a little bit more for the episode and all that stuff. And those things do a lot of damage, apparently. But I found out that I did unlock a new skill that I can upgrade, which allows me to heal more than normal. So it's like each level in this skill, I get 4% more health each time I heal. So as you can see, I'm healing thanks to an ability of mine that lasts 30 seconds, and I heal half my health, but I get an added 4% bonus to every single time you heal. So instead of whatever it was before, it's now 11 each time.
Today, all Urshinesh know the fire brings power and gives respect. Take your warriors back and walk in peace.
Agreed, don't try anything.
You fought well, but I'm glad this ends here.
Then there is an end to the blood you seek. Good. None here will challenge you. It has always been this way. If the strongest of us cannot kill you, then no Urshinesh will. Take this charm. It is known to the roots and vines that I command, and they will bow before you to let you pass. Walk free amongst my seed, and in peace.
So I could have finished him off if I wanted to.
We give you this offering, Firebringer. Take it.
So apparently there are villagers here, but I'm just going to take all of this loot, because everything and anything could be useful. Grab a whole bunch of it. Now I know where we are, back by a save point. Okay. And of course, wrong button. Let's see what new items we ended up getting. This is the new one. Not that effective. More will, more armor, more block, retribution is lost, but not a big deal. I'm losing a lot of stamina and warding now. Nah, I'd rather have armor and attack and stamina over block and warding, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay, I don't see how that helps me in any way. Yeah, it was one of these three was the new one, but it seems that they don't help me whatsoever. And now, of course, we always have to check. I do this frequently, but I don't do it like every single time I encounter something new. Then I'm gonna be making a lot of jump cuts and stuff because it would get a bit repetitive. More stamina, armor, and block, but you lose very little agility, I guess. Nah. 8 will to call upon like Chaos Fire, Chaos that. Pretty much call upon magic. She can cast fire, so I'm guessing will is needed. That's new. Okay, -6 attack, -6 block, +13 Chaos Vampire, +12 will, +4 agility. I guess that's better than before. Because here you're losing more than what you're gaining. And when I make the change, I'm gaining more than what I'm losing in terms of stats. So I'm going to stick with that.
Firebringer, may you walk this village in peace.
I feel like my sword's still out, so I feel like
I'm glad to be free, but I'm sorry that so many natives had to die. I wish there could have been a less violent solution. The Urshamash are fascinating people. It's like they've taken all of our values and turned them on their heads, and then shrunk them. Yes, those babbling heads are more than a little revolting, but the natives have their reasons for that too. I apologize. It's been a trying day and I ramble.
You seem a bit taken with the first people. A little odd since they might have killed you.
The Queen has my loyalty first, but I was a scholar before I was a soldier. These villagers are endlessly interesting. They may be savage, but they're not evil. They just want to be left alone. Not so different from most people, really.
Is it true? Can you get us out of the swamp?
Indeed. I never thought studying old dwarven lore would turn me into such a valuable instrument of war. That certainly wasn't my intention. Lord Devonsey is
well, a lot of guys are dying because they're stuck in the swamp.
Even if I didn't have my
Jane
magic.
Cinder's just being an asshole, like,
Now that I'm
let's
free,
destroy
I
this
should
for
be
no
able to
reason.
fast that bridge with mud and roots. It's a bit larger than anything I've done before, but I'll manage.
How does it work?
Geomancy seems different from the magic of the Legion. How does it work?
Because geomancers use their magic to move the earth, many have likened the art to the undisciplined chaos of shamanism or witchcraft. In actuality, it's a form of magic that demands patience. Conveying this essence is difficult. After all, whole libraries are dedicated to the art. But you might say that molding the energies isn't unlike a gem cutter's work, carefully shaping the rough stone into a polished jewel.
Interesting.
The sooner we can leave this swamp, the better. Can you raise the land bridge soon?
As soon as we return to the camp, I'm sure we'll be moving out soon.
I must be off. My road takes me to Stonebridge.
Indeed. We are all in your debt. These are troubling times, but your actions remind me of kinder days. Days when the Legion and the Crown served one another. May we meet again.
Okay, sweet, but I still feel like... Yeah, I could still go back there and attack them if I felt like it. And I was so tempted to do so, but I'm like, we just agreed to peace.
A missionary from the Azulite Church. What is she doing here?
So you're the one who led the attack. Was it worth it? I can only hope that the lives you took were necessary. I came here because I didn't want to serve Azanai through war. Now that you've done your fighting, you might help me tend to its victims. I've been collecting materials from the swamp that I can use as remedies and cures. Will you help me find more?
Why are you here?
This isn't a place I'd expect to find an Azanite. How did you get here?
I was once an apprentice alchemist. A promising one, I might add. When my father fell gravely ill, I found that none of my cures would help him. I prayed and prayed, and Azanai saved my father. Since then, I've dedicated my life to his service. Unfortunately, most Azanites seem to think that spilling blood in Jane Cassinder's name is the only true means of worship. I teach the children and help the villagers with my remedies. It's a simple life, but better than fighting in Jane Cassinder's army.
That's good, because Jane Cassinder is
What are you looking for?
evil
Gathering a few
SOB.
roots doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
If only it were that easy. I've no shortage of bog plants, but slug eggs, that's a different story. They have extraordinary healing properties.
I must be.
Oh my god, slug eggs, how do they heal people? I don't want slug eggs in me. I don't want them growing tiny little baby slugs inside me, that's just gross. Quick save, and we're off. And we walk the village, the people who live in this village, we are at peace with, but not these spiders. They just, like, let's just attack whoever we feel like. So let's just keep going and see where our quest leads us next.
Thank Azul. Now we have a chance. I don't know who you are. You just walked into a frack's nest of trouble.
Oh! That's interesting. You can use a stronger attack down the right trigger in hitting A. But I always thought my blue bar was used for all sorts of skills, but it does not apply to defensive skills, such as I can't activate the healing thing or more armor. But what I can do is wait for the meters below the blue bar, the two circles, and fix those. Okay. These are weird slugs. I just wanted to check to see if there's anything here. Because we fought some slug-like creatures and I wanted to make sure. And they do indeed, that there was any here if there was any available to get, but I guess not. What? I killed him with the... Wow. Well, this is a shortcut. I think. Yeah, those branches moved out of the way so I could do that.
Nest of slugs. They're trying to protect their eggs.
Yeah, but we won't harm their eggs, provided they stop attacking me. They just want to be the most annoying people ever, then that's fine. Now, where are their eggs? Someone actually wanted me to get them, but I don't see them, and I don't even know what they look like. That's the one thing I don't know. Okay, that enemy's down. I am just... Where are these? Like, you
You may
literally
rest
said...
through your mouth. The stench here is unpleasant.
Why does it have a name in a giant health bar at the top? Are we fighting another boss battle or something? Okay, more armor. And regenerative abilities. Sweet. It's like the best thing when you can use both of them at once. Okay. So apparently the slug is a boss. Where'd you go? I hate it when it goes underground. Then I waste like some action points doing all this stuff, and then it doesn't work. Okay, so we defeated that giant slug. It had a lot of health. Okay, so that's not the egg that we're looking for, unless... His young years, one warrior appeared to have died recently. He looks like one of the first people. Probably a youth who rise of passage and win. Whatever that says, I'm dyslexic, I can't read that. Okay. Well, okay, now where am I supposed to go? Okay. Back the way we came. Return to the camp. Okay, so is that my mission? Yeah. I guess that always was my mission. I guess I got sidetracked and went there thinking that that's the right way to go. Okay, now that we're here, I think the next best thing to do... Question mark?
I can hardly believe it. All my men have returned, safe and sound. It may not seem like much, but believe me when I say that you've given us hope. Raise the morale of the men. Please, take these supplies. We'll say they fell off the wagon on the way to Glitterdale. You've more than earned them.
Your men probably need them more than me. I'd rather you keep it for yourself. But since we're here, of course we gotta save.
We go our separate ways from here. Pity to see you go. The Queen could use good people like yourselves.
A pity also that my freedom was purchased in blood. The first people were only safeguarding their land. From that point of view,
That's more than enough, Phineas. I'll not hear any ungrateful talk. Not.
Let him speak his mind. I admire his candor, at least.
The boy never lacked for sincerity or nerve. Just like his father in that.
Now that we've rescued your people, where will you go?
I'll march what forces I have to Glitterdale. Try to get there ahead of Jane Cassandra. With these cannons, we can mount a respectable defense. We'll hold Jane's army at every gatehouse, every choke point. Keep the Queen out of enemy hands. But it's no longer a question of victory. Not with the forces I have left, and no allies to support us.
Once I've crossed the ball, what's the fastest route to Stonebridge?
On the far side of the water, you'll find an old trading road. It should bring you straight to Stonebridge.
Thank you!
How long will it take to raise the land bridge?
not long. I begin straight away.
If our fortune holds, then Jane Cassandra will not have reached Glitterdale. Not yet. We'll march to Queen Rosalind's side as quickly as we can. Perhaps we'll see each other again before this war is done.
We promised you a road out of the swamp. Follow me.
Okay, follow this guy. So he did go that way. I am so lost without this thing. Okay, where do I go from here? Oh, that is so cool. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the bridge. We'll come back soon to see if you need help or anything. Maybe, I don't know. Do we need it? Oh, thank you again. Crap, we can't get supplies from there. I want to see if there was anything we could get. Road to Stonebridge. I'm glad they didn't try to, oh, those are just like several feet gaps. We could just try and get over it. Because you just never can. Because, if you're in heavy armor, it will sink you down. Like, for an example, medieval warfare. Castles most likely were covered in moats filled with water. The objective wasn't to keep people out by saying, oh, we can't swim. Or to put alligators in there. Actually, the climate for them wouldn't be suitable unless they were most likely Italian castles. In the area of Italy, what we now know is Italy, but wasn't quite formed as what we know as Italy today, but in that area would probably only have alligators and keep them in the water. But the main objective is you can't swim in water and have heavy set of steel-plated armor covering your whole body and swim. It just literally weighs you down. Makes me wonder how the horses were able to carry cavalry units all over the place. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to end this video off here. If you guys enjoyed watching, leaving any comments, questions, or feedback would be highly appreciated. You can also send me questions over Xbox Live. My gamer tag's on screen if you wish to do so. And I will see you guys later in another video.